Hey there, folks. Forget everything you've heard about Sherlock Holmes. Yep, toss it out the window. We're diving into some juicy secrets no one's ever spilled before. Rumor has it, his single status comes from that big brain of his, thinking no one's his match. Nah, that's not the tea. Stick with me, my awesome buddy, and let's unravel today's wild tale together. Drumroll, please. It's time for Sherlock Holmes and the Red-Headed Association. So, picture this. Gibby Wilson, a super bummed-out pawnbroker with fiery red hair, storms into the office of legendary Sherlock Holmes, dragging his trusty sidekick, the ever-respectable Dr. Watson, into the drama. Now, you might be wondering, why is Sherlock still single, hanging out with a dude all day? Oh, hold up. It's not what you think. He's totally into the ladies, but here's the kicker. They ain't into him. Who'd marry a guy who's all full of himself, throwing shade at everyone with those piercing looks? Or a lanky 60-kilo, 2-meter dude who looks like a walking coat hanger? Haha. And get this. He can't even play that violin he's got dangling on the wall for show. I love Sherlock's genius, but which gal's signing up for a mysterious hubby like that? Let's give a shout out to his masterpiece violin skills. Cringe alert. Anyway, back to Gibby. He's in a panic, pleading, "Help me, please. My 20 days worth of pay just went up in smoke and gutted." Sherlock, cool as a cucumber, is glued to his phone, playing some new game. Watson jumps in. "All right, Gibby, spill it from the top. What's the deal?" Gibby starts. "I was minding my pawn shop when my new assistant, Vincent Spaulding, struts in with this crazy ad, saying, 'Mate, you've hit the jackpot.' He told me about this red-headed association hiring folks. With business slow and rent piling up, Gibby was all in." Sherlock, still glued to his game, mutters, "What'd you say the name was again?" Gibby replies, "The Red-Headed Association." Sherlock pauses, glances at Watson. "Ever heard that one?" Watson just shrugs like, "Nope, nada." Gibby goes on. "I went for it, got hired, and they gave me this big job, copying a dictionary every day. They were hyping me up, saying, 'You're a star, Gibby. Bright future ahead.' I was over the moon when they dropped that fat paycheck. But one morning, I show up, and bam! The place is shut down by the cops for illegal use. I called their numbers, and zip, no answer. Maybe something happened? Or they're dodging my pay. Dunno." Watson's jaw drops. "Wait, how much were they paying you?" Gibby grins. $1,000 a day, mate." Total shock. "We're slammed with a big case, but we'll swing by your shop this afternoon, Gibby." Later, at the pawn shop, Sherlock grills Spaulding. "Where'd you snag that ad, eh?" Spaulding smirks. "Found it on a wall downtown. Thought it'd sort Gibby's cash woes. $1,000 a pop." Sherlock eyes Spaulding's hands. "Nice tattoo, Spaulding. How much do you earn here?" Spaulding stammers, "Oh, I'm not on payroll yet, just learning the ropes to open my own shop back in Nottingham." Sherlock paces the shop, then, poof, walks out without a goodbye. Classic rude Sherlock move. Watson bids farewell. "Hang tight, we'll get back to you." Outside, Watson stands by Sherlock, who's staring thoughtfully across the street. At a bank, Sherlock marches over, Watson trailing like, "What's cooking?" in that brain. He chats hush-hush with the bank manager, Mr. Merriweather, whispering sounds. Fast forward to night, Sherlock, Watson, Gibby, and Merriweather are in the dark bank vault. Watson whispers, "Still no clue why we're here?" Sherlock shushes him. "Patience, you'll see." Minutes pass in silence until, clang, a hammer echoes from the floor. Everyone's stunned except Sherlock. Suddenly, the floor cracks open, and out pops, yep, Vincent Spaulding. "Case closed." Back at the office, over tea, Watson's like, "I'm still lost. What just happened?" Sherlock chuckles. "When Gibby rolled in about the Red-Headed Association, we both knew that's fishy. New or not, cops don't shut down legit gigs. $1,000 a day to copy a dictionary? Total nonsense. Then at the shop, Spaulding rang a bell. Spaulding knew the pay before Jibby. $1,000 a pop means he set it up. Remember that tattoo and Nottingham talk? Watson scratches his head. No? Sherlock grins. That tattoo and Nottingham led us to John Clay, the infamous bank robber whose pics in the papers but never caught. A wig and beard can change a face, Watson. Watson's hooked. Brilliant. But how'd you spot the tunnel? Sherlock smirks. No construction gear in the shop, but Clay's dirty clothes screamed digging. And my footsteps sounded hollow at the back. Bam, tunnel. Saw the bank across the street. And you saw the rest. Man, I'm obsessed with Sherlock's eagle eye. But let's be real, he's no catch for marriage. Ha. Thanks for writing this wild story with me, folks. Ladies, drop a comment. Would you say yes if a Sherlock type popped the question? Let's hear it.